Emotions are just like rain. They just show up. Sometimes announced, sometimes with some warning, but often like a thunderstorm. And if you're especially lucky to be outside and it rains, well, that's exactly how our negative emotions show up. You can't hide from it. You're stuck outside and you can't stop it. It just comes. You certainly can't send it back. How? It's already here. You could lie to yourself that it's not raining, but that would just be denial. You could cover yourself with your hand or an umbrella or a newspaper, but it's still here. You could make a run for it, but that would just be avoidance. You could also call your friends and tell them that you're caught in the rain, but there's nothing that they can do about it. Whatever the emotion, however it shows up, just like the rain. And in the end, it's really about acceptance and surrender. The rain, aka your emotions, will rain as long as it needs to rain. And the rain, just like our emotions, is really just a state of mind and being. And state as a word is temporary. It will pass. It's composed primarily of water, H2O, which means it will dry, it will evaporate, it will disappear after a certain time. But in that moment, you're just in a wet state. So, what if you looked at that experience of raining exactly like that? An experience. Look at the rain as something external to you that will pass, fade, or evaporate. It's just an experience that comes at a certain time, place, and moment in our life. And then it passes. The fact that humans experience emotions is a temporary state. That is acceptance. That is surrender. When you can acknowledge and see that that experience is really temporary. And through this experience, what are you learning? What are you noticing about yourself? What are you enjoying or not? That's taking the experience to another level. When you can actually create that second loop cycle to look at yourself and learn from it. And when the emotions show up, whether it's loneliness, anger, sadness, even happiness, I just kind of acknowledge it, I see it, and let it wash over me. I don't let it control how I make decisions. I don't let it control my thoughts, my values. And I really try to just observe it and appreciate that they exist as part of me. And I mean, for a triathlete or someone who loves riding in the rain, why not? That's taking the mindset of experience of the rain, something external to us, to a whole different level. It can be beautiful and powerful, a little bit uncomfortable, but those are the most transformative moments. Just like rain.